So in the previous videos we had a recap of pretty much all of the techniques we can play finger picking when we play neo soul and R&B acoustic guitar. Now it's time to do the same with the pick. So let's go through a few techniques that we can play with the pick when we play this genre on the acoustic guitar. And I'm mainly referring to playing arpeggios, single notes with the pick, strumming, but also the hybrid picking, which is when you use the pick and the fingers simultaneously, both for an arpeggio or for a plucking. When I do so, I play the bass with the pick, and then I use two more fingers, the middle finger and the ring finger, to play another two strings. Right, let's have a look at the first example to cover the arpeggios and the strumming played with the pick. Okay, so we are in D minor, and the one is obviously the D minus 7, but I'm playing this, arpeggio on the D minus 7, on the 4 strings of the D minus 7, where I do a couple of embellishments, not necessarily both every time I play this chord, but basically one embellishment is something we talked about many times, and it's on the B string when you do a hammer-on pull-off with the second finger, before you continue with the rest of the arpeggio. But sometimes I also like a more unusual, if you like, hammer-on, which is between the perfect fourth and the perfect fifth on the D string. So doing this on the second note that you play of the arpeggio. This is when you combine them both together, Only one and both. When I play this one, I always like to play the other one. I don't like to play them, play only the one on top. I like to play either both or only the one here on the second string. That being said, guys, then I move to this position, which is quite interesting. It's the flat 6 major 7, a B flat major 7, but I only play a shell voicing, which we already discussed, playing the top 3 strings, so a B flat 6, hammering on the little finger to the B flat major 7. Then I play, a few other embellishments which I want to also discuss because we haven't yet. And one is to play a quick slide up and back and forth, basically, from the position where you are, like that, which sounds really neo-soul. And then repeat again, the bass only, as a slide to bring you to the next chord, which is G minor 11. So again, we're using the minor 11 chords that we just introduced. When I play this chord, I strum once, hammer on, slide back and forth, play this note to slide to the G minor 11. Very simple arpeggio, single note arpeggio on both the G minor 11 and the A minor 11, the 4 minor and the 5 minor. So the whole chord progression is 1 minor, flat 6 major 7, 4 minor 7, 5 minor 7. Here is a diminished 7th chord. So I played a few embellishments a few times, just a few variations, to show you some different options. But then at some point after the A minor 11, I play the C sharp diminished 7th, which is once more the secondary diminished 7th, the upper part of A7, which would be the secondary dominant of D minor, the 5-7. And as always, you can play this chord on its own, go back to D minor 7, or you can slide it by 3 frets, reaching the E diminished 7th and back here. I'll show you both options. Up to you, obviously, to choose which one is your favorite. Be creative as much as you can. But what I was doing when I was playing this, before the usual slide that I like to hear, so I like to hear the E diminished 7th without using any technique really on the right hand, just by sliding. But this time, rather than strumming once and then slide all together, I strummed the bass and the upper part separately, because it's even more groovy to me, you know, when you play.